Yo, what's up with y'all, man? We got some shit to talk about. Real shit. We got some shit to talk about. It's getting real spicy in these boxing streets for real. Honestly, I was kind of thrown off by this, but man, we have Shakur Stevenson, two-time world champion at 130, 126, and Chris Colbert, I'll say maybe a future champion. Right now I think he's an interim title holder at 130 with the WBA, but he is in the process of setting up a fight to fight Roger Gutierrez, which will be for the 130 pound title. So at for the 130 WBA title. But man, these I've kept up with both of these guys for a little bit of some time now, and they always spoke really highly of each other, real respectful. So you kind of got the gist that they're friends or whatnot, right? And they always talk real friendly, and they always seem to have some experiences with each other, right? Like they've been in the amateurs, and they came up through those rankings together and whatnot. So this kind of threw me off, man. But they were really going at it, like this conversation that they had on the Boxing Voice. I do want to give some credit. I'm gonna show a little bit of the clip, not really show the clip, but I'm gonna play some audio from the podcast. And they really got at it like on some real serious shit. Like if they was like honestly, the way they were going at it, you would have thought like, yo, if they saw each other within the next 10 minutes, it'd be a confrontation, right? But they're boxers. Chris Colbert talked afterwards and said, "Nah, I'm not even on that type of time with him. I get paid. I get paid to fight, so I would even fight him if we was to run into each other or whatnot, right?" But this whole thing started, honestly, Ness from the Boxing Voice, man. He set this he set things in motion, man, a little bit. And honestly, that wasn't even the initial thing that set things. I'm gonna show you guys what sparked this. I mean, this is probably why they got Shakur. I mean, not this is not the only reason why they probably got Shakur, but this will be one of the reasons why they got Shakur on. Besides from the fact that he just won a title, right? But it was some interesting news. So we're on the Boxing Voice podcast. I didn't actually see this interview on their channel. It was probably deep into the show, but let's listen to this audio from Chris Colbert about Shakur. Let me turn my speaker up. Let me see.
The man last night, he looked hella sharp, strong. My opinion though, I thought Shakur could have got him out earlier because I definitely would have.
And just that little clip is what sparked Shakur to come in his comment section and say, "Bro, stop. Bro, stop." Let's go through the comments a little bit, man. Let's go to the beginning of this, right? So everybody's tagging Shakur. Oh, well, he wrote on this, so but they're all writing. So let's make it happen. I'm trying to see. Okay, this is where B Hop comes in. He said it's the truth, God. Like, so he didn't back down on a statement. You fucked him up bad, yes, but I think you could have ended it round 4. He was a dead body. Said then Shakur gets a little spicy with him. Says, "Laugh out loud, my fault. I forgot you was the big puncher, Brody. My bad." Little jab at him there. Little jab. He said, "Good one, champ. Not trying to discredit you. You did your thing like always, right?" So I think it kind of ended off from there. Okay, so Chris Kobe. So this is when people start asking about like his food, his restaurant, whatnot. So, from there, after that, the day I think that no pause. That's 2 days after, right? Because it happened yesterday. They posted this 3 days ago. They got Shakur on yesterday, and we got some telling audio, man. Like it was getting real spicy. So before I get into the audio, I wanna talk a little bit about some of the things they said because of course I'm not gonna play the whole thing. This was damn near like an hour long conversation. Well, with Shakur being on, it was probably about an hour. But the Colbert part, he probably took about 25 minutes into the conversation. So if Shakur was on for about an hour, Colbert probably was on that for about 20 minutes of it. So because they were just going back and forth. Shakur, this is what I said. Ness, man, Ness is doing. He did a great job. Honestly, he did a great job of instigating this. This is what we want. This is what we want. We want that competitive spirit from our boxers. We want them to be super competitive, like I said, and just have that hunger, man. Just feel like, yo, you can't do what I do, like, and that's kind of what we got into, right? So Chris Colbert, he said he would have definitely ended Jamel Herring earlier than what Shakur did. Shakur got him out there in the 10th. I think Colbert said he would have probably got him out there in like the third or the fourth round or something like that. Cause he basically called Jamel Herring trash. He said this guy was scared to fight you. When you see somebody scared like Jamel, you supposed to jump on him and just get him out of there. He didn't belong in the ring with you at all, right? And Shakur took offense to it, and I feel like he should kind of take offense to it, right? Because if Shakur, if you're not known for, and this is Shakur made this point, right? I kind of got to side with him, right? If you're not known for being a heavy puncher, you're 16-0 with 6 knockouts, and I'm 17-0 with 9 knockouts. If you're not known for being a heavy puncher, what makes you think you would have did this better than me? Like, and that's a valid argument, right? But Chris Colbert felt like Shakur Stevenson was being a little sensitive, and honestly, I don't think that's being sensitive. I think that's just being like they're saying, like having that competitive nature, and just feeling like, well, if this guy's not better than me, he's not. I don't think Shakur probably feels like I don't even think he's a harder puncher than me. So why is he saying he would have got this guy out of there way earlier than I did? So, and that's like I keep saying, that's a valid point. And they kind of, and before Colbert even got on, I do want to bring this up, right? Before Colbert even got on, and I think this is kind of what made them hit up Colbert to get on the show as well with Shakur, because this was mainly supposed to just be a Shakur interview. The thing that made him get on is Shakur saying, "Yeah, I don't like how he's talking because it's like when we were younger, like I used to beat him up all the time." Pretty much saying like when they used to spar, every time they sparred, Shakur saying he pretty much got the better of him. He's like he beat him up a few times. He brought up a situation. I'm gonna play the audio where they were at some amateur tournament in the hotel, and they went to go spar, and he said he fucked him up, basically he beat him up. And I'm pretty much I think he didn't say the exact amount of times they sparred, but he pretty much said every time they sparred, he got the better of him except for maybe one time, right? And I'm actually get into that audio now. So I'm gonna show you what the clip is. So this is the audio, or this is the video right here. Go support the Boxing Voice. Go watch this whole episode or whatever, right? Shakur, we can see Shakur gets on around. Let's see, what's that? 31 minutes. So he gets on around 31 minutes, and he doesn't get off until a little bit around 1:30, right? And Colbert was still on at this time. Colbert was on, but he didn't have any he didn't have a voice, he didn't have a video cam on. He just had audio. So I'm gonna play the audio from my other screen. The only reason why I'm not gonna play it from this screen is because you know we don't gonna get hit with the Boxing Voice copyright. We don't want to steal their content, right? Completely. But yeah, let's play this.
When I was 14, you were 15 or 16.
Man, of course, matter of fact, you was right. We did sport. I don't know what age was that, but we did sport that day. You right. You right. You don't sport, my nigga.
You was 15 or 16, bro.
Well, I'm not even older than you by that much, bro. But you did not beat me up, bro. So stop jacking.
You older than me by
you fucked me up. Why are you saying that because you fucked me up? You never ever fucked me up. Never. Oh my.
This next line.
You never fucked me up, bro.
And
never fucked me up and never and go in. Bro, Paul, you crazy, bro. You really just did it. You fucked me up, bro.
That's fucked up, bro.
Nah, that's funny as fuck. But yeah, that's about. I'm not gonna play too much of the audio, man. You guys gotta go listen for yourself. But man, that was real. It got real spicy, man. I'm gonna tell you this, right? I'm gonna give you one more thing, and then we're gonna get up out of here. And I would love to see that fight happen. They're both at 130. That would be a hell of a unification match. If I gotta say big if, I don't know much about Roger Gutierrez, but if Chris Colbert is to beat Robert Gutierrez, he will be the champion now, and all but one title will be occupied. So it'll be the IBF is still vacant, but then you will have 3 champions: Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson, Chris Colbert. Now, realistically, we will want to see that fight happen between Shakur Stevenson and Colbert. But we all know PBC and Top Rank, that's not gonna come to fruition, man. If that fight was to happen, it'll probably happen down the line. But yeah, I don't see Al Heyman and Bob Arum coming to an agreement to get these guys to fight. First of all, that fight's not big enough for a pay per view right now, especially not right now. And then you gotta think about it like this: Does Al Heyman really want Chris Colbert to go on another network, or does Bob Arum really want Shakur to go on another network? Well, especially Shakur's definitely not going to another network, especially after the one he just got, and he's already one of the I could say one of their most highest paid fighters. So they're gonna put a lot of resources on Shakur, so they're definitely not sending him to PBC and Fox or Showtime or whatever, right? But I would love to know what you guys think about that fight. Honestly, I will have Shakur winning easily. I think Shakur gets Colbert out of there. I don't think Colbert wins more than 1 or 2 rounds. And like he was kind of shitting on Jamel Herring, right? And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, Chris Colbert he's skill wise, he's definitely better than Jamel Herring. But I would love to see him fight Jamel Herring. Like I want to see him step up in competition. We still haven't got Colbert versus I'll say a big name or actual 130 guy, a big 130 guy yet. So um let's see how he goes, how he bowls from there. But I got Shakur winning UD easily. Shakur is athletic enough to move around. I mean, Colbert is athletic enough and he's a good enough boxer that I think he can survive. He can survive. I don't think Shakur stops him, but it will definitely be a good fight. It'll be entertaining, but I still think Shakur dominates him. Like it'll be a dominating entertainment fight, just like we had the Fury Wilder. I mean, it won't be a stoppage, but Wilder won about 3 rounds, right? He had 2 knockdowns, but he still lost the fight convincingly, right? He still got dominated in the end, so I think it will be something a situation similar to that, right? But man, you guys, like I said, you guys gotta really go and watch this argument, bro. They really were like they was throwing the B word at each other. He said he's acting like a bitch. Shakur said, don't stop playing around with me with that word. He said, you acting like a bitch. He said it again. Then they started throwing the Frank stand at each other, telling each other suck my dick, all like crazy stuff. So I'm pretty sure that friendship is done. Unless they have their two camps talk to each other or whatever like that. Hopefully it gets amended. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who you think wins that fight? Um, I just had to bring it to you guys, man. So you guys go and tune into that, man, because it was really entertaining to be honest. But with that being said, I'm out of here, man. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, man. Hit that bell notification button. I'm out. Peace.